Loco. Loco. I wasn't sure about what I wanted to do today. And I'm not, but I have to take something in order to upload a video. So at the end I can edit. Carolina. Saludos, chicos, se puso la República que ya regresó.
Hola, hola, bienvenidos a su canal I'm Still Me. Y sí, soy yo, usando una boina al revés. ¿Por qué? Porque no sé. No, porque no me quiero peinar. Al rato voy al doctor. I'm going to the doctor in a minute. Like in an hour. And I want it to be comfortable. You know.
So upstairs, I'm on the way to Australia. Hello, New Zealand, how are you? I hope you're fine enough. Well, this was going to be, as usual, lounges, anti-haul, huevos revueltos, yo pero no puedo, and could someone explain it?
But at the end, I was just thinking, could someone explain me, please? What is going on in this beauty community? I still have launches to discuss. More than to discuss, to say you had just one job. And by this one, I'm speaking about Colourpop and their race stock. This is kind of a rant, I know.
I was there. I do not even keep the dates on the launches because I always wait. I have to wait. I need to wait. I need to wait to the people that I trust. To see if I'm going to be able to buy or not something. Or if I want to buy or not, depending on their review. Now, with Colourpop and Classica, no, Classica no, because they wasn't silent, I think that. With the designer collection, that was supposed to be restocked at 10 p.m. November the 2nd. I was there like, and then I realized that my 10 a.m. were not there, 10 a.m. So I waited for another hour. I was there refreshing my website at 5 minutes before 11, meaning your 10. And the minute I refreshed the website, I can almost bet you that it was 11:01. All the lipsticks were gone.
How is that a restock? Seriously. You had just one job. And after I did my rant, with included, Colourpop sent me an email saying that the line was in stock again. And I was just laughing. What was in stock? This is not going to be about that because I just cannot take this subject around my mind right now. Just bumbling and bumbling and bumbling, trying to understand one side and the other one. And as usual, we are going to be talking about the controversial brand, Wolf, and the launch of the James Charles for Morphe brushes, the collaboration. It is not on sale yet, and it is already controversial. Why? Because of the swatches.
Oh my god, you guys! Cool tone brown shade called Tea because I love a good sister sip of tea. And this is literally just the perfect cool tone brown for deepening up any look. I just love being sister spit.
To swatch or not to swatch? There are plenty of influencers who said that swatches are not worth to do because the behavior of this pigment or the eyeshadow, the pigment, the eyeshadow, it is not going to be the same.
Because finger swatches are not an accurate representation of the color when you apply it to your eyes. Finger swatches are going to be much more pigmented than if you use a brush to apply the color to your eyes. I can feel hair on my face. I hate that. So then I started doing brush swatches. And brush swatches, by far, are going to be the most accurate way to show what a product looks like when you're applying it to your face. Because when you're applying it to your eyes, it's going to be with a brush, right? More likely than not, unless it's one of those really metallic foiled colors. Those ones usually recommend to use your fingers, but still, majority of the time, you're going to use a brush. Brush swatches, to be honest, they're not cute. A lot of the times, they're pretty ugly, and they really don't sell the product in any way, shape, or form. So what has become incredibly popular is to do these lined off swatches that look flawless. Yes?
And at some, then they have a point. They do have a point. But there's also another point. When you're swatching, you're trying to see how pigmented, how blendable, how creamy, how dry, how the color is going to be on your specific skin. And I tend to agree with that.
Pigmented it looks, right? And you see how like vibrant and gorgeous it is. This is what you get when you actually get the palette. Do you see how unhelpful that is? I don't even know the layer. Nothing like this, the pretty layered one. Do you see how unhelpful that is? Do you see why it's so stupid? Do you see why it's annoying and why I hate when companies do this? What is that? Look at this. What the company sells you versus what you actually get. Like, I just made a crappy palette look 14 times better because I put on 14 different layers of it. You know, and that layer swatches will drive me up a wall. Like, that is something that I feel so strongly about. It should be the number one thing that I hate when company makeup brands do.
Because, oh my God, with subculture, all the beauty community had we had such an experience. One influencer said that was bad, and all the rest, and as Jessica said, and the mother of the ghost said that subculture was an awful palette, and it was not.
Swatch is the best way to see whether an eyeshadow performs? Absolutely not. The best way to see an eyeshadow and the way that it performs is to put it on an eye in a typical fashion, typically with brushes to show how it performs, and then do a wear test, things like that. That is the best way to see how an eyeshadow performs. Another great way is to do what my friend Shay does over at That Girl Shay XO, where she does eye swatches on her actual eyes and puts them on her eyes with brushes, which is fantastic. But when you've got a product like James's palette with so many colors, you're going to be rubbing your eyelids raw doing eye swatches with something like that. Not that it's not possible, and not that Shay and others may go into that, but it's just not always practical. Also, if you are in a store and you want to decide whether you want to buy an eyeshadow palette or not, swatching can help. So again,
I'm going to take out my watch. Because what happened, it's really easy to prove or not. Now, as a spoonie, do I want that someone show me the swatches? Yes.
The beauty influencers that I follow show me the swatches and they tell me whether it's a buildable palette, whether you're not gonna have to, whether you're not gonna have any problems, or you may have problems with a specific eyeshadow. For example, Melt, Gemini palette.
We have the Melt 27, so I know the brand. That is why sometimes I ask in this poll that nobody answers if you have a reliable brand. Because if you are in my position, which is really hard, trust me, living in Mexico, in the middle, without any Sephora around you, buying things online only, it is really hard. Yes, I need to follow someone that I can trust, and I need to know the brand. And I have reliable brands, and by reliable mean that they are not good, are not new to me. They're not going to surprise me in a bad way.
And I don't care if the palette costs $12 or if it costs $20. For me, it is not cheap. Remember, I use So, I really hate when someone tries to mislead you.
Here I am with a palette that is going to be for the giveaway. Why? Number one, de entrada, just because I am spooning with a lack of water in my system out of nothing is a symptom. It's my symptom. I am always dehydrated.
That is why I'm drinking water and pouring, like I said in my last video. I am a plant. I am a plant that needs to be poured with water and need some sun. Even though I cannot get tan with very sensitive things. So I'm drinking all the time. The funny thing is that I cannot drink water because I get dehydrated.
So, just because of that, I cannot give me the looks to build an eyeshadow that is dry and lacks of pigment. Because with a full pigment, my system, my body is going to take out my makeup. Like that. So, I cannot stay in that position and take the risk to buy something that the half of the eyeshadows are going to stay on my lid and the other half are not going to. $39 is not cheap, not for me. But we have this one from BH before they reformulate their formula. Okay, so this is BH Cosmetics. I am going to take one blue, one pink, this orange, and this green. I don't want to take it.
Let's see how they swatch. The light is gonna take out the color. The green did not perform well for me. It is a patchy eyeshadow. But if I want you to buy it, I would go like this. Or if I want you to buy it even more, I would go, oh my god, how pigmented. And if I want to be better, I would go, wow, it's an editing thing. But what does it say to me? It is not a bad palette. It is just not for me. Because I will have to add pigment to my eyelids and they are not going to stay there. It's a bad palette? No, as I said, it is not. It was just the green. But the rest of them, I mean, it is a rainbow palette.
You can think whatever you want about Nani anyway. I am not in any position to judge anybody. But this eyeshadow palette is a good one. I said it and I repeat it. It is Spoonie approved.
Let's take the white. Here's the white. Let's take the yellow. It is pigmented. Let's take the purple. Let's take Kai. Am I helping to the palette? No. This indicates me that it is pigmented. That if I go with a brush, that it will be blendable. You see? That is going to be working with my eyeshadow and with my brushes. Let's take Snatch. All the pigments stay here. Now, let's take Kiki. It is not pigmented. Kiki is an eyeshadow that is going to cause you problems. So we have to pack because it was not made just as well as the other ones. Do I want to hide it from you? I will go like this. Do I want to sell it more? Whoa! Do I want to sell it even more? Oh my god! can edit. Let's take shady. This is a good eyeshadow palette for me. Makeup is subjective. If you want to buy an eyeshadow palette, 40 eyeshadows or 35 or 40, I don't know. That's fine. You can do whatever you want with your money. But what makes me angry, what I do not like, is to be deceived.
Makeup is subjective. But if you have the opportunity to go to a store, do the swatches, and feel whatever that it is you feel about the palette, I think that's so good. One palette that I know is buildable, and I'm sorry for the rest, but many influencers agree with me, is the Dominique palette, the Dominique Latte palette. Dominique Latte palette, that is a buildable palette, but it has pigment. What do I mean by that? That you can take whatever that is that you want and put it on your face, on your lid, and start having fun, but with pigment. You don't need to add. You don't need to worry that by the time that you are going to finish with your lid, the matte is gone. Formula. Eyeliner suitable for me, for my needs. That is why I said melt the 27. I rather melt than the tart one, because the tart one is has a lot of feedback, and with the melt one I can do my look just like that. And just because I am a spoonie, for me time is important. My energy, it is important. So I don't care if it is the most wonderful palette in this world. If I have to spend hours trying to make the pigment to stay on my lid, I don't want that palette. Not everything is for everybody. That is why in the beauty industry there are so many options. Indie, not indie. Sephora, not Sephora. The drugstore, the not drugstore. The super pigmented, the not pigmented. The thing is, are you following someone that is giving you the proper information about whether you are going to buy something or not? But I can tell you that is up to you. At the end of the day, this is just makeup. It is not that important. What is important is your credibility. Being reliable as an influencer is going to cost you every single day. Every single day of your life. Ruin a reputation. It is just cause you just need to lie one time, and that's it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you have found this helpful. I will link all the channels of people that I trust, like Stephanie Nicole, Jen Luke Reviews, Rob Yuri Christie, Mel Thompson, that they can give you accurate information, but never the decision. The decision is always up to you. So please do not waste your spoons, and I hope I can see you on my next video. Bye!